What's going on, everybody? I'm the TheGamingRaptor and welcome back to another For Honor video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a guide on the new hero, the Varangian Guard. Yes, I'm going to be doing a guide on the Varangian Guard. That way you guys get a little bit of a taste on what you can do with the Varangian Guard. I'll also go over some punishes, and I will also go over the feats for the Varangian Guard. That way that this can help you get a little bit of a head start on the Varangian Guard in For Honor. Also, disclaimer, this is still in early access, so everything that you see right now might be changed. Some stuff might be changed, some stuff might not. It depends, really. This is early access from Ubisoft, honestly. Shout out to Ubisoft again. This is really awesome, and I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so the first move we got here is here at our shop. This here is light into another light. The next one we have is Aesir Ruin. This here is light into a heavy, which the heavy itself can also pin itself, which you can do a headbutt right after by pressing X. The next one we have is Hyodar Hack. This here is heavy into a light. And then we have Aesir's Fury, which is basically a heavy into another heavy. Next up we have is Allegiant Spiral. This here is the zone for the Varangian Guard. It does around 13 damage. It's not that bad. I highly recommend using this to finish your opponent off. If your opponent is very low, use this to finish them off. And then next one we have is a Allegiant Charge. The Allegiant Charge is a running attack, and it does 16 damage as a top heavy. Alright, the next one we have is Sellsword Smite. This here is the bash of the Varangian Guard. So the Varangian Guard has a bash, which confirms a light of 12 damage after you do the bash. It's not that bad, honestly. It's really good. The next one we have is Sellsword's Bounty. So this is basically the front dodge light of the Varangian Guard. So as you see, a front forward light that does 12 damage. The next one we have Sellsword's Valor, which this is the side dodge light that the Varangian Guard has, and it does 14 damage on both sides. And the next move we have is Oathkeeper. This is basically the full counter block for the Varangian Guard. It's not that bad, and it also has a different sets of moves that you can use right after it as well. So the first one that we have for Oathkeeper, which is Oathkeeper Smite, this here is mainly like a counter kind of bash. So basically the Varangian Guard will go into this stance here. After you do the stance, you want to press X, and then the Varangian Guard will just fling her shield, or not fling her shield, but will lunge her shield into the opponent, knocking them back. And you can also wall splat. And you can get a wall splat on it, which can lead to a heavy. I'd say like on the sides. I'm not too sure about the top. As I tried with the top, it just didn't work out. So I'd say like do the sides, in my opinion. The next one, and please excuse my pronunciation, is Hyodar Oathkeeper. This here is mainly the light after you do the Oathkeeper full guard counter. And the next one is Aesir Oathkeeper. This here you can go into full guard counter again, like I said. And you can press heavy, which gives you a guaranteed unblockable heavy. And you can do it on any other side too. Now the thing that's different with that when it comes to the heavy after the full guard Oathkeeper counter is that, as you see there on the bottom right, the damage themselves, the damage number for the side heavies, or the right heavy, the left heavy, is 18, and the top heavy does 20. So you will really want to do the top heavy more when after you do the Oathkeeper, the Aesir Oathkeeper. You want to try and go for the top heavy afterward. They'll get the best damage, in my opinion. But if you want to be safe, you can always go for side if it's mainly a reaction thing. And the last one is Oathkeeper Spiral. This is literally the zone after the full block counter. Which, in my own opinion, again, I would highly recommend using the zone to finish your opponent off, whether it be the counter or a regular zone. But yes, that's pretty much going to be it for the moveset for the Varangian Guard. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you things that you need to know for the Varangian Guard. Alright, so the first thing you want to know with the Varangian Guard is that she can follow up with the headbutt right after her heavy attacks. So, for example, if I did a heavy doing the unblockable heavy, you can follow up with the headbutt. So say first heavy, second heavy being unblockable, you can follow up the headbutt, and you can continue doing that with the heavies if you want to. But the thing is, you have to try to land that heavy. You have to land that heavy first, and you want to press X for a follow-up headbutt. As I said before, Aesir heavy finishers are unblockable, and if you bind them together, you can press X to continue a headbutt. And also the Varangian Guard has superior lights, which you can continue with the unblockable if you want to. That way you can get the unblockable to go through. That's really what the superior lights would be mainly used for. Also, you can feint the unblockable heavy in mid animation by pressing X, and you can get guaranteed heavy right afterward for some big damage. So the Varangian guard does have dodge cancels. So as you see here, you're able to dodge cancel and go right into something different, really. And she also has Oathkeeper cancel, so she can go for heavy. You can just feint it into the Oathkeeper counter, and you can go for any move if you want to. And also one thing that I did forget is that she also has crushing counters too. Yeah, she has crushing counters. That's another thing you need to know. She has crushing counters on all sides. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so going over these feats, we're going to go over the first main 4 core feats. Just the first 4 for the Varangian guard, which honestly, they're really good in my opinion. So for the first one, we have Take Shelter. This here is a passive, superior block and attack to heal nearby allies. So you basically superior block any opponent, and you basically get some healing. You can heal nearby allies around you and yourself too. The next one, we have Missy Ward, which this here is a passive, superior block and attack to gain a defense boost for a short time. So you mainly get a good defense boost for a short time, a short duration. And this is pretty good. You can just get superior block, get some defense. It's not bad, honestly. And the third one, the third tier feat, is Aesir Aura, and this one's kind of my favorite. It's a passive. Hitting with an Aesir attack grants an attack boost to you and nearby allies. So let's say that you throw out the unblockable heavy and it connects. You basically get yourself an attack boost, and you also give your allies an attack boost of more damage. So that's pretty good, honestly. And you mix this up with the second one too. That's really good, honestly, for some feats. Giving more defense and attack is pretty good with these two. And you can also heal your opponents, or no, not your opponents, but your allies. You can also heal your nearby allies too. That's really good too. And the final one is Reclaim the Land. This here is an aerial attack that deals damage and lowers defenses of enemies in range. So, Reclaim the Land. Basically, let's just say that there's like spears that come down and it hits the opponents. And it also lowers the defenses of enemies within the range. So, it's mainly like Spear Storm and Doom Banner combined, but lower damage. Lower damage, or it deals some damage, but it's lowered. It doesn't one-shot, but it does lower their defenses right afterward. This is pretty good for clearing objectives and for also getting zone points. Say like you're in Dominion, 4 people are within the points, like point C or point A, and all 4 of them are there, and you want to get them off of there, just use this 4 feat, and you'll be able to get them off in no time and kill them easily too, since their defenses are lowered too. If you're playing, so the Varangian guard is mainly just your average support type. Now, I really do enjoy these feats. I think these feats are really good. As I played with the Varangian guard in Dominion versus AI, honestly, these are really good feats in my opinion. When it comes to like clearing objectives, getting to another place from one place to another, and you have people in your way, you want to clear them out. You can reclaim the land, reclaim that objective, and you can move on, really. And you can also help support your allies by giving them attack boosts with your 3rd feat. And you can also support yourself by getting defense boosts when you're in the superior block. And you can also take shelter too, so you basically get a passive, superior block, and an attack to heal nearby allies. Overall, her feats are honestly good. I highly recommend just taking the first 4 feats, to be honest, if you're playing Dominion, or if you're planning on playing in Dominion. Highly recommend taking the first 4 feats. Okay, now we're going to go over the punishes. So wall punish itself, I would say do the side, since it's 24 damage. Now you can do top if you want to, but the thing about top is that it looks a bit slow, but it can be doable with 27 damage if you want to. Now when you're using the Oathkeeper block itself, you do get a wall splat. I would say go for top for that. And for out of stamina punish, in my opinion, what I went for is this. Go for the side, zone, into top heavy. That's the best kind of out of stamina punish that I could say would work for the Varangian guard for right now. There might be more out there, but this is what I say would be the best one, in my opinion. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome here towards the end. We're close to the end, man. So basically, I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of summary, and I'm going to show you gameplay right here of the Varangian guard. So mainly my summary on the Varangian Guard is that she feels really good. She can sustain herself on the battlefield, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna just keep it honest, man. She is just honestly, she feels like Aramusha in a way, in my opinion. With her superior block Oathkeeper counter that I showed you guys in the video today, it feels just like Aramusha, where you have to use like his blockade to basically get more attacks. He's mainly like a counter attacker, and I'm gonna also show you guys an execution right here. Man, that is just wow. Oh my gosh, that more calm execution. Yeah, her executions are actually really good. I overall just enjoy her kit. I mean, it's like Aramusha in a way to me. It is. And as you can see there, you can also like self-aim in mid animation with her kit too, which is gonna make her devastating too in a way, man. Like I can't wait for this hero to release on launch, man. I want to know if you guys are going to be getting her on launch. But it's not just her main kit, which is her move set. It's also her feats. Her feats are very unique, like very very unique. As I'll show you guys right here. If you are able to like connect most of your attacks with the third feat, and oh my gosh, there's another execution right here. Oh my gosh, oh man, that execution, bro, that one is worse, honestly, breaking the spine. Sorry, I got a little off track. I was just excited with there with the executions, but uh, if you are able with the third feat here are able to like connect your attacks, mainly your unblockable attacks right there, you'll be getting yourself an attack boost and your allies getting an attack boost as well. So that's one of the things that is really good with the Varangian Guard, is that she gets to support her allies with attack boosts and support herself with defense boosts if she's able to defend herself really. So that's one of the things that I've just noticed. Now the second feat, that's the one that gives the defense boost. Now the last feat, the fourth feat, I'm gonna just show you guys. The fourth feat, it just basically throws spears onto the enemy, or you can clear objectives like here. You can throw a spear down, and it also has a doom banner like there, right there, and it lowers the enemy's defenses, as you see. This is pretty good. I like it. I love this concept of what they're doing, because it's a way to like clear objectives, clear them very fast, and secure the objective. That's pretty much how you would want to do it in Dominion. But stuff can still change, but I don't know it. I don't know, man. We're still technically trying to figure out this hero, so it's gonna take some time, and I will pretty much make an updated guide for this hero in the near future for all of you guys. But yeah, guys, I do hope y'all enjoyed this video. I really did have a great time making this video, and again, shout out to Ubisoft for the early access. Also, I want to ask you guys this: if you're gonna get the Varangian Guard, are you gonna get them to rep 70? Let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am the TheGamingRaptor. Stay well, right the pack. I'll see you guys in the next video.